stay in bed, if you stay on the couch, if you stay in your comfort zone, if you only do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, if you get up, if you grind, if you are relentless, if you work as hard as possible, when other people are slacking off, your life will be easy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, that's letting me know that God is giving you an opportunity to get it right one more again. He is giving you another opportunity to say, you know what? I ain't gonna do what I did yesterday. I'm gonna be better today. I'm gonna be better. I'm not gonna allow the same thing to continue on being in my life. I'm gonna change it. Will you change it? Look like something on my nose. Will you change it? We must change, man. Change you must or die you will, man. We need to get these things correct in our life, man, so we can get some new stuff in our life, man. For sure. Listen here, I'm so glad to be back in the building, back in front of my people, man. And hey, just feeling good, fine, and fabulous on this beautiful Thursday morning. Yes, indeed, it's Thursday morning. We done got over the hump day and we are traveling towards the weekend, man. We're traveling towards the weekend. Yeah, 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 yeah. What y'all got going on this morning, man? I hope everybody is fine and fabulous, man. But what I need to know is who is in the chat? Who is in the hangout this morning, man? Who's hanging out with me this morning? Let's see. All right, we got Naeem the Dream, been in the hangout since 4 o'clock this morning. It's the only dream that matters, y'all see it. From the pros to the amateurs, the guy Jay do it all. Boxing, salute, on my way to work. Okay, that's right. The only dream that count around here. Yes, indeed. And look at next we got boxing matchup with my guy Be Free. Hashtag TWT from DC. Salute. Yes, indeed. He came up in the hangout at 4:20 a.m. That's right, man. The hangout is open 24/7. He says, salute, Jay. Uh-oh. It's him. It's Mike Rim. He says, good morning, everybody. And I see what I got to do now. Uh-oh. You got to get a strategy together, man. People still in the shine, Jack. We got Banks, the boxing fan, in the building. Salute to Banks. What's up, Banks? Yes, indeed. He said, salute, boxing family. Salute back at you. And now we got the professor, Al Booger. The Booger Man is in the building. Salute to my guy, Al Booger. For sure. And we got all things. Hashtag AMC, FSG. Yes, indeed. He says, peace and blessings, hardcore boxing family. And smash that like button. For sure. For sure. Next, we got the Melanin Queen 27. Says, good morning, Jay and the Hangout family. Have a great day, everyone. Peace and blessings. You heard her. She said, peace and blessings. Good morning, Doc and Lovely. Good to see you, good sis. For sure. Yes, indeed. I don't know what I would do without that young lady. She helps so much. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, man. She helps out, man. She is definitely JBT to the bone, man. And I'm so glad to have her part of this movement, man, for sure. It's not a moment. It is definitely a movement, for sure. Yes, indeed. What else we got? Who else up in cheer this morning? Okay. We got the real prison talk with Tommy, my brother right there, man, ready to have a child very soon, man. I can't wait for that to happen for him. For sure, without a doubtment. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh, exuberant Shaw, is that me? Did I do that? There go my guy, BJ33 says salute Jay in the hangout. Salute to you, my guy. How you feeling this morning? Hope you are fine and fantabulous. Yes, indeed, man. But I tell you what, we ain't finished. I done spoke to all you that I can see. Now we must speak to the ones we can't see. You know who you are. My mighty warriors, those who like to watch. Salute to the mighty warriors and the peekaboo shorties, man. Good to see you, man. Or not. Yes, indeed. Shout out to our mighty warriors, man. That's definitely part of JBT. Yes, indeed. They rock strongly. They in here every single day. But yes, yeah. Yes, indeed. But I tell you what, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We done said our salutations to everybody, and you know what's next. Oh Lord, how you doing? How you doing? All right, let's find out. You know what time it is.
It's time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee,
Got it.
take you a sip, smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Did you get your good cup of coffee just now, man? Did you take a good swig of it? Did you smell that aroma? Oh Lord. Yes, indeed. Okay, we got 619 Cali Factor says salute, bro. My Ravens play the Chiefs today. Hope we win. Well, you know what? I hope y'all do too. I ain't got nothing against the Ravens. Only time I have a problem with the Ravens is every 2 years because that's when they play the Cowboys. After that, we good. I'm with it. Go Ravens. Yes, and yes, I travel with the Blue Mountain. Yes, indeed. They call me a Blue Mountain Shawty. I'm deep up in the hills. Yeah. I'm up in the hills drinking that good Blue Mountain. Yes, Lord. Mm, mm, mm. Wouldn't do it without it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck now. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. I can't wait till I actually go to Jamaica, man. Yeah. Climb them hills and find me a Rastafarian that's raising coffee beans and marijuana side by side. And him and I, he's going to sit down. We're going to have a great conversation, man. We're going to have a great conversation up in the Blue Mountains, man. For sure, for sure. 619 Cali Factor said Ravens versus Cowboy week 3. Well, you know, that's the day when you and I are going to have difference. We're going to have difference that day, but it'll be okay, man. You'll get over it. You will get over it. Yes, indeed. Oh, love, man. How everybody feeling this morning? Hope everybody is fine and fabulous. I'm feeling rejuvenated, man. I'm feeling invigorated. I'm filled with a lot of different thoughts and things that I want to do, man. And yeah, I've been using this little bit of time for a retreat and just to sit back and think, man, and when to be better, man. So to be better, you got to actually put together a plan. And then when you put that plan together, then you got to execute it. You got to execute that plan. So yeah, yes, indeed, man. And you got to have certain things in place to make sure that your plan is executed correctly, man, for sure. Yes, indeed, man. They were one of the guys who's definitely part of the plan D1. Angry white man in the building. Hashtag JBT. Hashtag gonna be on tomorrow night. Did I say tomorrow? Oh man. I mean tomorrow night. Yeah. Tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock. D1 and Wim old school going to be the angriest, man. And they got a lot to talk about right now. They got a lot of ammunition. So y'all make sure y'all check out Angry White Men. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh. There goes somebody that was hot on Wim old school yesterday. Mr. Gumbo, a.k.a. Hot Grease himself in the building. What's up with you, my guy? Yeah, Hot Grease was down on Wim old school yesterday, boy. I love it. Yes, indeed. For sure, man. How everybody doing, though, man? Good morning, man. Waiting for the rest of our family to get into the hangout, man. You dig? I really love this concept, man. And I call it the hangout, man, because that's what we do. We be kick back, chilling and chillaxing in the hangout, man, every morning, man. It's a place that we can kick back and be safe and enjoy each other, man, and don't have to worry about somebody all bumming down on you, calling your names and a whole bunch of back and forth rhetoric. And nah, man, even when we do have our debates, man, we do it with class around here, grown and sophisticated ones up in here. Yeah. Because we can argue a point without being ignorant. Yeah, did I have to say that again? We can argue a point without being ignorant. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I know I done been niggering a few times myself. Hey, but I aim to do better. You did? Yeah, I aim to do better. So, and that's why we develop this environment that we have in the hangout, man, where you can voice your opinion and be okay with that. You did. You can be okay with that. Yes, indeed, man. But listen here, make sure I got my pocket communicator with me, man. Because people be texting me, and I don't never keep no notifications on, so I never know when somebody's sending me a text or something. So I want to just keep it on that actual page. Yes, indeed. Let me put my banner up just in case someone wants to support. Shout out to D1. Son turned 17 years old today, man. D1, son turned 17 years old today, and he is definitely his pride of joy. He really loves the hell out of his son, and we all should. And I can tell the love that he has for his son, man, because he talks about him all the time. And a man can only utter what's in his heart, man. A man can only utter what's in his heart, for sure. I put the support line up just in case anyone would like to support the channel. There you go. You have it right there, what the Cash App is and all that good stuff. My bratty little brother in the building. he said, I get a little ignorant only on a Friday because I got class. Okay. Oh, I tell you what, this Friday is always something funny going down, man. Y'all know how we get down on Fridays. Y'all know how we get down on Fridays, man. We have a lot of fun. Last Friday, man, I think we held court last Friday. You did? Yes, it did. And that was definitely funny. I enjoyed it. But you know what? I love seeing funny stuff, man. So I got a little funny clip for y'all today, man. Check this brother out.
It's foolish things, man. But I'm a sports nut, man. My favorite sport is boxing, though. I love boxing. I love boxing. I saw this fight recently, Manny Pacquiao and Morales. That was a great fight. That was fighting right there, man. And I love Hispanic fighters. They're the best fighters to watch. They're impressed. They're there to fight. They just happy to be in this country and fight. Hell with that. Because I love brothers. They never admit when they get hurt. You ever see a brother lose a fight real bad, and they never admit when they get hurt? You look like you lost a fight. I won't hurt. Where's your mouthpiece? I swallowed it. That was my strategy. Hispanic fighters are the best fighters. I love it because they just, especially the ones that can't speak English, because they just ready to fight. They just happy to be, I'm serious. They be asking, are you ready to fight? I'm ready to fight. What are you gonna do? I'm going to kill him. Because I'm living a vida loca. Ha ha. That's my man. And that same dude lose the fight too, and he has to give some boxing analysis, and Larry Merchant messes up his name. Now, Jesus, you lost the fight badly. What happened? What that boy, he better go. Oh, he better go. I didn't know he was that good. I tried to hit him, but he bing, bing, bing. I said,
He tried to hit him and he bing, bing, bing. Yes, indeed. It ain't nothing like laughter, man. I love laughter, man. It's definitely good for the soul. You know what I'm saying? And, the more you laugh, the less you cry, man. Sometimes you got to laugh because you need to cry. Hey, yes, indeed. I see the Queen E is in the building. Salute to Heather E. Man, let me find out 6'19" is in the building. Fender Bender. There go my guy right there, man. Been around since the beginning. Say, what's good, Jay and family? I have a baby doctor for my daughter and a funeral to go to today. It isn't funny how life is. Hello to all family. What's up, my broski, man? Our heart is always with you, my brother. Always a pleasure to see you as well, Fender Bender, for sure. Without a doubt. Banks, the boxing fan in the building, say he sounds like Loma. For sure. Yes, indeed. We got the Queen E in the building. Salute to Heather E. Always a pleasure to see you. We got another big old guy up in here. The Asiatic black man is in the building. We talking about BBO. The gingerbread man is in the building. Salute to you, BBO, for sure. We got 23 in the building. What's up, 23? He said, sounds like Sabril. It was funny. He told the black dude swallowed his mouthpiece. I meant to do that. It's strategy. BBO say Fender Bender look like the guy who stole my mom's car. Hey, you better be careful, BBO. Fender Bender your size, bruh. Yeah, Fender Bender your size. He's just as big as you, Jack. Yes. Oh, there goes the coffee queen. What's up, Miss Mona? Good to see you. Yes, indeed. She said, good morning, Hardcore Coffee. And to follow Robert Meriweather. Let's go. We're watching. Yes, sirs. Salute to Miss Mona. Matter of fact, Miss Mona, why don't you have a cup of coffee with me right now?
Time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee.
Got it.
Take you a sip. Smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Yes, Lord. That was just for Miss Mona. She loves her coffee like I do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So shout out to Miss Mona. Always a pleasure to see you, good sis. For sure. Lewis 4500 in the building. Shout out to Lewis 4500. He said, salute Hardcore Boxing News. I appreciate the salute, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're going to talk to the youngster, King Robert Meriweather, man. Looking forward to seeing him for sure. Yes, indeed. I think we're having a problem with the JBT store. I haven't had a chance to check on it, but it seemed like we're not able to complete purchase. So I have to check to my guy that handles that for me, and I haven't had a chance to get in contact with him. So, but I heard that there's a problem with the site, but I will get to that this week as well. For sure, for sure. But another thing, what's coming real soon is that we're going to have a JBT merch store. Exactly, a JBT merch store, and all the proceeds will go to the JBT for us to better and do more things for the community. You know what I'm saying? Because we're looking to do some great things this year, as opposed to I think we might be doing a Christmas drive for the children. Also, I think maybe Thanksgiving, something like that. We're getting it all together, man. You know, some of the top, minds of. Hey, but listen here, man. I got a young brother, man, that I definitely want y'all to check out. He's a bad motor scooter, man. But before I bring him on, man, I want to show y'all a little something of the young. King Robert Meriweather, man. Already got that show quality, already got that good look. Nice and sharp.
How you feeling, champ?
We're great.
All right, and there he goes down right there. Yes, indeedy, man. And I tell you what, let's bring in the young brother right now, man. All right. He goes to came in right now. It ain't his fault. It's my fault, y'all. Hold on one second. What the? Hey, what's up there, my brother?
What's going on, man?
Man, I appreciate you being on the show because I know right now you're on the West Coast, right?
Yes, sir. It's about 5:30 right now.
Yeah, I know, man. You kind of not sleep like I do because I know when I sent you the link, you was still up during that time. Yes, indeed. Well, I want to welcome you, man, to the Hardcore Hangout. We all been following you, so you're definitely not new to us. But the people that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself, King Robert Meriweather.
I mean, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm having my homecoming fight actually in Louisville, Kentucky, coming up Saturday, September 7th. So, I'm getting ready for that. I'm packing. We about to leave and head out over there right now. But, I've been boxing for about 11, 12 years now, and this is just my life. I graduated at 16 just so I can go pro and put all my focus into boxing, and everything is sky's the limit for me, in my opinion.
Wow, wow. And you're 19 now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And from Louisville, Kentucky, man, there's a special person that comes from there, man. Who's that special person that comes from Louisville, man?
I mean, the greatest, my favorite fighter of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Mine too, my brother, and I was able to meet him when I was about 12 years old too, man. Yeah, and matter of fact, Muhammad Ali was the first fight I ever watched. It was Muhammad Ali versus Ken Norton 3. That was my first.
He grew up around the corner from my grandparents' house, so
wow,
yeah,
that's amazing. That is so amazing. The first question I always ask people, man, because it's always different reasons. Why boxing?
When I actually found boxing, it was very intriguing to begin. I played football. I loved football, but seeing boxing for the first time, it put like I was very like was questioning if I wanted to do it or not. I asked my parents, I nagged them, day in, day night, but they finally let me to go to the gym. It was down the street, so we would see it almost every day, and they finally let me go to the gym. The coach, the coach said I was a natural, so I stuck with it. I just feel like I'm not a quitter, so I can't just give up after so long. And I found a love for it, and it's fun. So this is me.
I love it. I love it. I'm glad that you did find it, man. 'Cause I do feel though that you are a natural. From what I understand, you met what Floyd Mayweather when you were like 8, 9 years old or something like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, I moved out. I was living in Arizona at first. That's when I started boxing, and
Hmm.
I was boxing out there for about 2 3 years, and we came out to Vegas one time, started training with Roger Mayweather, and Floyd would come in. He was still active, so I went to see him fight. He was getting ready for a Berto fight, I believe, and I went to see him in camp, and he seen me when I was a little kid, when I was sparring and training, and it's been a minute. I've known him for a little minute now.
Nice, nice. And you said you trained with Roger Mayweather?
Yeah, that was my first trainer in Vegas. I had my trainers in Arizona, but when I moved out here, that was the first person that put the pads on for me, and learned a lot. He's one of the greatest, if not the. But you know, I'm very grateful to have that opportunity to be able to train with him before he passed away.
Wow. I see you lit up when we started talking about Roger Mayweather. So he must have definitely put a good impression in your life, man. What would you say the best thing that you probably learned from Roger Mayweather?
Um, he talks a lot. He talks a lot of shit. So, excuse my language, I don't mean it, but
It's okay. Go ahead.
he does, and I learned a lot from that. Just from him. Like I came in at 10 years old, and he was talking trash to me, and I learned to be able to trash talk with the best of them, and learn a lot of uh, the shoulder roll and a lot of stuff that Floyd does, but he's a great trainer, and he talks that talk and he walks the walk too.
Yeah. When I see you fight, I do see glimpses of Floyd as well, man. And that's a good thing, a very good thing. We all know that because I definitely consider Floyd one of the greatest as well, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, and like I said, I'm loving your career. What you're 6-0 now, correct?
Yes, sir. 6-0, 2 knockouts. Uh, Looking to go 7-0, 3 knockouts Saturday. So I got that ahead of me.
Are you nervous about going to Kentucky to fight? It's like going back home.
Honestly, not at all. I got a lot of family out there. It's going to be, it should be a big turnout. It sounds like it's going to be a big turnout for me Saturday. So, it's been a lot of family that hasn't been able to see me fight in person. They've been watching me since I was 9, 10 years old, uh, uh, fighting in the amateurs, going to the national tournaments and stuff. So I'm just glad that I'm excited and glad that some of them are able to be able to actually see me in person and be in action in person.
Nice, nice, nice. And this will be what, your third or fourth fight this year?
This year, this will be my third fight.
Wow. Okay. So you're getting some bump because I know at one time, man, you weren't getting as much bump. I think you was with the Mayweathers at the time.
Yeah.
And let me ask you a question, because some people really don't understand this. You're a fighter, man. And I know you were having problems not being able to fight. What does that do to a boxer when he doesn't get a chance to fight, especially when you're young like you? Well, how did it bother you not being able to fight, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a year? 'Cause I think in 2022 or 20, was it 2022 or 2023? You only fought one time.
Yeah, that was 2023, and it was very challenging actually. It wasn't the fact that I wasn't fighting; it was the fact that I had fights and they just never happened. So
Oh,
I was in camp constantly that whole year and not
7
fighting.
times, right?
Very,
Yeah.
it kind of messed with my mind and my body as well. Because going through you know training camps like that and for them to all fall through. I one of my actually weighed in, and that night of the fight, I had my gloves on and I just didn't fight. So you know, going through stuff like that, it was very difficult for me. But now that I'm actually back, you know, I'm back
Mm-hmm.
working and you know in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm having fun again and I'm not really down on myself anymore.
I like that. I like that. And that's due to you with Pro Box now, correct?
No, I'm not with Pro Box anymore. I'm just by myself. I'm independent.
Oh, you're independent now. Okay. Okay.
I'm
Cool. Cool.
independent. I'm with my dad right now. We just getting cars as they come. We had a deal with Pro Box, but they didn't really have the their platform. It wasn't really for me. They didn't really like my style. So I mean,
Okay.
hey, I can't do anything about that. They want me to go to war. I'm not a war fighter. I'm a great boxer. And I feel like I'm one of the best boxers. So I feel like I shouldn't change my style for anybody.
Okay. Okay. So you're a fan of the sweet science to hit and not get hit, right?
Yes, sir. I've learned that since I was a kid. So yeah, I want to be able to have stuff after boxing. That's that's the main goal.
Yeah, and that's the sweet science, and that's what it's about, man. And if you're talented like that, which I see you are, you know what I'm saying, and you have great movement, man. So keep executing that craft, man. I love it. So I've been seeing some of your fights, man. Your last fight you fought a dude, what? He was 5-0, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was 5-0. He was 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
And dominated the fight. It was 60-54, unanimous decision, and he was a tough fighter as well. He just beat somebody. I think he was like, I think his last opponent was like 30-5 or something like that. So
Wow, wow.
it was pretty decent, and
Mm.
I dominated him. So I mean, it's just with the eye and with actual boxing knowledge and people that know boxing, they
Mm.
they can appreciate what I did that night.
Okay. Okay. And this new guy you're about to fight, man, what do you know about him?
I know he's tough. He's gonna come to fight. He's very wild. He's gonna throw those overhand shots a lot, and I'm gonna be ready for him. I can't allow him to get me out of my game or throw a crazy shot and change the outcome of the fight because I know the outcome of the fight and it is going to be victorious for me, and I can't allow him to change that
Mm.
with a crazy shot.
Yeah, you got to be careful out there for sure, man. So that's what's up. Question. I seen that you done did a lot of sparring. So what are some of the big names that you done sparred with so far?
Uh, I sparred a lot of guys since I was like around 15 years old.
Mm.
Like Tank Davis,
Wow.
Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson.
Wow.
I just recently was sparring with Rowley, Jorge Linares, Keyshawn Davis as well. So
Wow.
it's a lot of great fighters I've sparred, especially being in Shushu Carrington, Bruce Shushu Carrington. I'm training with him now, so it's
I like Shushu, man.
great and
Yeah, I like Shushu. Great kid.
yeah. So I mean, being in Vegas it comes with its perks, and being able train and spar with some of the best in boxing.
Wow, you definitely said some blue chip names. Out of all those names, man, who's one that you said you learned the most from?
Um, Honestly, I've learned a lot from all of them, but
Okay.
and I was able to put a lot of their game into my game. But I want to
Mhm.
say just learning would be would be Tank, only because it made me um, it didn't make me gunshot, but it made me more of a I have to think in the ring a little bit more, instead of just going out there and letting my hands go.
Mhm.
I gotta be careful and be worried about that big shot. So instead of because I came out there. It was the first time I sparred him, and he was getting ready for Leo Santa Cruz. So I wanted to give him the Leo Santa Cruz look, and I
Wow.
threw a lot of punches, and he landed a good body shot. So I backed up, and my dad said he wanted me to keep pushing forward. And after the round, I came back to the corner. I said, I don't know, he hit me with a good shot, and I don't want to stop sparring him. If I give up, he might not want me back. So I made sure I stuck with it and gave him great work.
Nice, nice. Well, I got to ask that question then. You've been in there with him, you've been in there with Shakur. Who will win that fight?
I mean, honestly, Shakur's he's a great fighter. He's a great boxer. He has
Hmm.
great distance, and but just with Tank, and not even just being in the ring with Tank, but seeing Tank spar other people and seeing him fight other people, he's not worried about anything he's getting hit with. He honestly he likes to get hit, and it's kind of a weird thing to see, but that's just him. And I just feel like there's not. I don't know if Shakur has that shot to be able to keep him off of him. So he's gonna be like how he kind of pressed Frank Martin. I think
Mm.
he's gonna press Frank. He's gonna press Shakur, but a little. He's gonna start a little sooner because I think Shakur gonna try to think in the round. So uh, I just feel like Tank's gonna press it to action a little bit more, and he gonna get him out of there.
Wow, man, I like that, man. Great breakdown. Very good breakdown. I got to ask you one more now. We got this big fight coming up, man. A lot of people telling me I'm crazy because I'm talking about Better Beeve and Bivol, right? I think Bivol gonna get him. But what do you think, man?
And I agree with you, honestly. I I'm gonna take the boxer almost, every single time I can. He's uh
Hmm.
he's a superior boxer to Better Beef, so I just feel like he's going to be able to outbox Better Beef, and it's not like he doesn't have that pop to be able to have Better Beef respect. And I don't see how. I see how Better Beef can win. There's definitely a way because Better Beef is
Got
one of
that
the
bulldog
hardest
bang.
fighters of all time. But
Yeah.
uh, you know, Bivol, he's a boxing maestro, and I just feel like I have Bivol outboxing him and being able to keep him on the outside and staying on his stick the whole fight.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you 100%. 100%. I plan on making some money that day, Jack, because a lot of other people feel though, and which is rightfully so. That man can get you out of there, man. But when I look at the skill set, I just feel though that Bivol has better skill set. You know what I'm saying? And he's not going to allow him to lure him in that corner and stay in that corner. He's going to keep the fight right in the middle of the ring, And I think we're going to see a good clinic that night, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so you're fighting this Saturday. They want to know how will they be able to see it?
I have a stream. It's going to be a stream. It's like a pay per view stream, and
Mm-hmm.
it's on my Instagram. You can it's on my story actually. It's on my Instagram story. You can
Okay.
look me up on Instagram at King Robert I.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it in my bio.
Yeah,
Where
and
you
text the link to me. You have my number. Text the link so I'll make sure we'll have it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you as well. But it's gonna be in my Instagram bio as well. So um, make sure y'all click that and go ahead and get the pay per view because I'm gonna be able to fulfill your pockets and make sure it's a spectacular show for y'all.
Nice, nice. It says, Miss Mona says, how hard is it to live a boxer's life and what do you do to stay focused?
Honestly, you know, um, I put my all into boxing, so it's not really a I don't allow other things to take me off of the rails
Hmm.
of focusing on boxing. So, I graduated early at 16 just so I could be able to go pro and be able to just have one focus and that's boxing. So, uh, all I do is I wake up, I go to the gym, and I'm at the gym. I don't really go out like that. I don't go out on all the time. I might go to the mall. I might go out to eat, but that's about it. I don't do much other than box.
Wow, that's the next question I was going to ask you. What do you do for, for enjoyment?
When I'm not in camp, it's just like it's more of I play the game and I chill and relax. It's football season now, so I'm gonna be definitely watching some football and it's kind of just the things I do outside of boxing.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. So you're fighting this weekend. Then I have an understanding that you're going to be fighting again on the 8th. Is that correct? I know you
Yeah,
don't have everything on that yet, so you can
yeah, I don't
elaborate as much as you can or not. I get it.
Yeah, I don't have. It's not everything's not like confirmed, but I'm like at least 95% sure that I'm fighting November 8th. It's gonna be in Norfolk, Virginia. But I got my dad and my team. They working on that, so I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just thinking about Saturday.
All right, all right. Tell us about your relationship, you and your dad, man. Because I hear you talk about him all the time. So a man speaks about what's in his heart. Tell me about
Uh,
the relationship between you and your father, man, in boxing.
you know, he we started training at around 9, 10 years old. So
Mm,
we were football heads to begin with, but he learned the art of boxing with me, and he just was able to teach me and just me sitting here and sitting back and learning from him.
wow,
He's taught me a lot, and there's a lot more to learn, but I love him, and I'm grateful to be able to have him along for this ride. There's a lot of people that don't have their dad or um, not blessed with, you know, having their dad around to be able to be a great father figure for them to become great. And I'm grateful that I'm not one of those people. And he's been there since day one, and I love him.
that's what's up. I love to hear that, man. I love seeing fathers and sons in boxing, man. Sean Porter and his dad, I loved him, man. And got Jaleel Hackett and his dad, man. I just love when I see that, man. And that's I just wanted you to talk about it because I know it's healthy. It's a healthy relationship, man. And do you feel though it's tougher fighting with your dad though, fighting for your dad?
Not really. It used to be because it was more like a coach and fighter type of relationship for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He was very
Mm-hmm.
tough on me and very hard on me, but uh, over time he learned that to keep boxing in the gym and in the car when we're going to the gym and when we're coming back from the gym, but uh, he keeps it at the house.
Nice.
It wasn't like that before, but now we're finally learning to be able to keep that two different relationships with a father son relationship and a coach and fighter relationship. So
Mm.
we're able to have you know great interactions again in the house instead of being all mopey and sad whenever something goes wrong.
So it doesn't overlap anymore. We keep church and state from each other, huh?
Yes, sir. We have to. I mean, like whenever I'm not listening in the gym and we have a bad day, I'm gonna hear it all the whole car ride home. But we get to the house, it's done deal. So I'm not really worried about it.
It's like when I was a kid, we used to say, "I'm on base now," and when you're on base, you can't touch me no more. So that's what I'm in the house. All right, no more of that boxing talk.
It's like, but during camp, I mean, he's gonna talk about it 24/7. But
Uh-huh.
you know, when we're not in camp, I mean, it's definitely a balance with me being able to have fun and not really think about boxing 24/7.
Okay, okay, I like that. I like that, man, for sure. When you're watching fighting, who is the fighter that you love to watch now or in the past? Matter of fact, in the past and now, give me both.
Um, it was like in the past, there was a lot of fighters that I would just watch while I'm running the treadmill. You know, it's like Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. Those are my top. Oh, and like a pretty boy Floyd Mayweather. Those are
Pretty
my
boy,
four.
yeah.
I would always watch. But current fighters, I want to say, Tank Davis, uh, Bud, Boots Ennis, and Devin Haney, and I love Earl Spence.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my five favorite fighters to
Yeah,
watch.
that's what I love. That Earl Spence, my guy, man. I was hurt when him and Crawford had that fight that day, man. I was
I
hurt,
was
bro.
I was too. He was my number one, even over Tank. But I just felt like he was going to beat Bud that day, and I don't know. I thought he was a bigger fighter, but ever since that fight, I can't go against the boxing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go against the boxer when they fighting a brawler. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
wow, yes, indeed. But yeah, I love the names that you just called out. All of them I enjoy as well. But the ones you use for yesteryear, Ray Leonard, that's my guy. You know, I'm from DC, man. So, I love me some Ray Leonard. I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, like I said, that's the first fight I've ever watched in my life. You know what I'm saying? And who else did you say? You said Ali, uh,
Oh,
Ray
Roy.
Leonard, and
Roy.
Roy. Yeah, yeah, you gotta love Roy too, man. He was just the athleticism. Roy, wow, it was amazing the things that he did in the ring that most people couldn't get away with. You
That
get
I love. He's creative. So learning his creativity and that's just what I got to learn myself and put into my repertoire.
okay. Big Dre says, other than boxing, who is your favorite athlete?
Oh man. Uh my dad gonna hate me for this one, but LeBron James. That's my favorite athlete other than like non-boxing.
Okay, okay.
He's a Michael Jordan head, so we go at it every day about Michael Jordan and LeBron. But uh, I just I just feel like you know Bron's consistency and he's been great for the longest anybody's ever been great for, and
Mhm.
that's what I look at. But I look at Jordan and Kobe's mentality as well. They have the greatest mentality of all time. So it's a toss up between those three, honestly.
Okay. Okay. Banks, the boxing fan, said, are you what do you set out to accomplish in the sport of boxing?
Um, I mean, I could be cliche and say I want to be a world champion, but there's a lot of goals I have. But that's just the short term goal of right now. I want to become a world champion. That's going to be the first goal I have, and then I want to become a undisputed champion and multi division champion. But that's just down the line. Right now, I gotta stick with the cliche of being a world champion
Okay, okay. If they could give you the fight of your life today, who would that be against?
of all time.
Nah, right now in your division, who would you like? Man, I would love to get my hands on.
Honestly, any of the 130 champions, there's a lot.
Okay, okay.
So
It
I,
don't, it don't make a difference who. Anybody can get it, right?
I want to be a champion at 130. So I mean, if I could be able to be get in that position, you know,
Mhm.
that's it. It's all four of those guys.
Any platforms are looking right now to get you aboard, or you got your eyes on any particular platform?
Yeah, I do, but you know, until that happens, I'm not going to say anything about it. But
Okay, okay,
you
okay.
know, I do have a big fight in November, so that should
Yeah,
be that
that's what
should
I
be.
was wondering. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured that. Okay, so it's gonna be like kind of a what word would I use?
Be an audition.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, definitely looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to seeing what you do in the sport of boxing, man. I like your style, man, and a lot of people know who you are already, man, and everybody here in the hangout in the JBT will definitely going to be following you, and we look forward to you to do great things in boxing for sure. And let me think, was there anything? I think there's one more person. Somebody had Boxing Jaguar said, "Robert, what do you think about Tank's trash talking skills and leading up to Frank Martin fight?"
Uh, it's getting it's a little different. You know, it's definitely different, but it's hilarious and it has people tune in. You know, he's
Mm,
that's all it is. That's what it's for more pay per view buys, and that's what he's doing. He's bringing more eyes to him,
mhm.
and he has to have some of the best trash talk in the game if he has some of the best pay per view buys in the game right now. So hats off to him. He's one of the best right now.
You like trash talking?
Oh yeah, I love it. I mean,
You've been around Robert Mayweather, so
that's
I said Roger
the
Mayweather. I mean,
that's the nature of sports in general. You know, it's not just boxing. There's trash talkers and track and field and basketball, football. I mean, that's just sports. You know, just being able to be competitive and trash talk, but you got to back it up. You know, if you're gonna talk the talk,
facts,
you have to walk
facts.
the walk. So
That is so
that's,
true. And it's psychological warfare too, man. You get in people's heads sometimes, you know. I think one of the biggest ones that happened when Robert Duran was fighting Sugar Ray Leonard, the first fight, and he had got into Ray's head, and Ray just wanted to get in there and beat him. You know what I mean? You know, just go to war with him. And that wasn't Ray's fight, you know what I mean? And he ended up losing. But when he came back and fought his fight, and he didn't let Roberto Duran get in his head this time because he had said stuff about Ray's wife and everything, man. That took him off his game. So a lot of people use it, like Floyd Mayweather, to get into people's heads, man, to take them off their game. So you know, it's definitely a another skill set as well in boxing. Would you say
it's
so?
like Mike Tyson. He's one of the he's outlandish with his trash talk, but it works. I mean, he's been he was one of the most intimidating fighters of all of boxing of all time, and I can't even think of his name, but he fought he, he fought Shane Mosley, and he was talking about Shane's wife. I can't think of Yep, Ricardo Mayorga.
Yeah, he touched her butt though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he did anything because he didn't have the talent or
right.
as any of the guys that he's fought, but he was getting in people's heads, and that's what he made his living off of.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of staged for real because she just bent over right in front of him in the middle of a interview, and that was just I don't know. It made me think that maybe that was kind of planned, but if so, man, that's a little heavy to implement your wife into it.
He went a little too far.
Oh man! All right, the last question from the chat. It says, "What is your favorite era of boxing? Where does he see his era of boxing now? And how will he affect the scope of his era of boxing for the youth to come?" This guy right here, he's always long-winded. That's my brother Thomas Hill, T Hill, man.
So, I want to say my favorite era of boxing would have to be the. I mean, you could say the late '80s, or you could also say the 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
2010s. That would be the two eras that I love the most. You know, with the '80s, they were all fighting each other. We had Duran and Leonard and Hearns and Hagler. They was all fighting, but and it didn't matter about wins or losses. It was just the best was fighting the best. But also, the 2000s and 2010s with Mayweather and Pacquiao, and that was a lot of great fighters as well. Roy Jones in the late '90s and the early 2000s. He was a great fighter as well. So uh, those two eras, I'll say those are my two favorite eras.
Okay, cool.
But oh, and I didn't I forgot it was another part. But
Okay.
I see my era is a lot of up and coming fighters, right now. So I like to see a lot of us fighting each other, and bringing it back old school. Floyd kind of changed the landscape of boxing with nobody wants to lose their own, but now it's going to we'll see if it's going to change, but it's a lot of upcoming fighters right now. That's really nice, and I feel like it's going to be another great era of boxing, and I'm going to. I feel like I can come out on top.
All right, my last question for you. We just seen a negotiations go bad in boxing. We're looking at Boots and Brian Norman and Jr. And that fight didn't happen, man, because of the business of boxing, man. Do you think these days the business of boxing is actually ruining us from seeing great fights or good fights?
I mean, it is, but as well, fighters fighters are getting their money now, and they're finally being able to get paid. Like you already know back in the day with Don King and Bob Bell, there was a lot of corruptions, but now fighters are with the Muhammad Ali rule and Muhammad Ali Act,
Mm-hmm.
fighters are able to get paid. So at the end of the day, fighters are going to do what they want to do, and they're going to take the fight they want to take. If if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So um, Brian Norman felt like he was worth something that I guess Eddie Hearn didn't see it, and he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight Bruce for whatever they was offering him.
Would you have took the 1.7?
I mean, I'm leaving with $1 million. I'm taking it.
I know that's right. Well, listen here, brother. I know you all have a plane to catch, man. I really enjoyed this interview. I appreciate you granting me the opportunity to interview you. We're looking forward to your career. And before you leave, my brother, can you let us know the platforms that you are on and anything else you would like to say to the community before you leave us?
Check your. I think I sent something to your text message. My dad sent it to you. I think it's the pay per view. Yeah, Yeah, it's the pay per view for the.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I'll make sure that we get it in the chat. Okay.
All right, so that's gonna be the pay per view, and make sure y'all tune in Saturday, September 7th. I'm gonna be fighting in Louisville, Kentucky again, so it's gonna be my seventh fight. Looking to go 7-0, three KOs. Shout out to my sponsors, the Electrical Plug LLC, that's in Phoenix, Arizona. Um, Competitors Edge, that's my family in Louisville, Kentucky, and then we also got KL H2O alkaline water. And Venom. And Venom is also my sponsor. And shout out to DSK Customs, Deadstock Customs. He does my shoes, so you might see some nice shoes come Saturday.
Yeah, you be looking slick, man. You be looking slick for sure, man. I'm gonna tell you, you already have that champion look about yourself, man. You got that star quality.
Thank you. And that's about it. Shout out to my my Instagram for my Instagram at King Robert III. That's where I post all my stuff, and I'm on Twitter as well at Big King Robert. And you can follow my dad on Instagram as well. He posts me just as much. Two underscores Coach Rob, two underscores, and on Facebook as well at Robert Meriweather.
Nice. Well, we're looking forward to seeing your fights, my brother. It's definitely been a pleasure. And I guess I just heard you predict a knockout for this fight.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I have to do. I come in with the confidence. I just got to back up what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be checking in this weekend, man, to see your fight. Much success to you, and we're looking forward also to seeing you in November. Wink, wink.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, guys.
All right. And tell your father I said salute and I appreciate him, man. Hey, what's up there? How you doing?
How you doing, man? Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure, man. I appreciate you all taking the interview, man, for sure. Appreciate you all.
Anytime.
All righty then. Well, we're looking forward to big things from you all. Now, when y'all get so huge, don't forget us little people, okay?
Never that.
All right, y'all take it easy now. God bless you. All righty. There it is, y'all. There he is. King Robert Meriweather, man. That boy is a star in the makings. I know for sure he's going to do some great things in boxing. Very intelligent kid, man. Speaks well, has a good look and everything, man. Very confident, got his pops behind him, and he's a slick style fighter, man. I love all about him, and you all make sure that y'all get behind this young kid, man. And we usher him on, man, and support him for sure, man, without a doubt. I want to thank everybody that was in the chat firing out questions you did. Because, like I said, man, it takes a village to run a podcast. You did. It ain't no big eyes or no little U's around here, man. You did. We all just teammates, man, and we do this thing in unison. We do this thing in unison for sure, man. And I just love it, man. I love it. We got a lot going on. I can't wait for all the other things that are in store for the JBT. But I tell you what, let me pay some bills around before I get in trouble, man, before somebody call HR on me. Hold on one second.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle, our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
There it is, man. How many of y'all already entered into this already? I need to know, man. How many of you are already? I know one guy, man, got so many entries right now, man. He is definitely playing to win, man, for sure. Yes, indeed. That's our brother Mike Garner. He said the TV is he. I said the TV. The iPad is his, man. He claiming it. And a few others have already said they're claiming it too. But one thing I know is the only way you can claim it is that you got to be in, man. You got to be in. You got to play to win. So that means you got to break in the $10 or get the block special, the 3 for 25 ski. The 3 for 25 ski, man. So yes, indeed. Make sure that you do that. You dig? That's going to be so important, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to win this time. I want to know who's going to win this time, man. Yes, indeed, for sure. Without a doubt, somebody going to win. Yes, indeed. It's going to be somebody that bought a raffle, Jack. I tell you that much, man. She said, no, Jay, you said it right. The TV is his. The iPad is mine. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Matter of fact, man, November the 8th, man. Let me show you this. Keyshawn is fighting November the 8th. But my big homie, Banky Pounds, man, will be doing his meet and greet the night of the fight, man. They're gonna have the meet and greet today during the daytime. You dig? We're getting all the particulars together. So anybody that is coming down for this fight right here, November the 8th in Norfolk, Virginia, stop by the meet and greet as well. Your boy Jay Hardcore will be the MC of the meet and greet, man. So if you can make it down there, come on down there. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna celebrate Banky's first meet and greet and celebrate his 100,000 followers, man. Yeah, he hit the big 100, man. He got the 100,000 followers. He did it in 4 years, man. For sure, for sure, for sure. Thomas Hill said, no, Jay, the salesman in you has to. That's like this. The only way to claim it is to aim at it. Okay. All good, man. Yes, indeed. It was I said who? Talking about Banky. That's who's gonna have the meet and greet, man. That's gonna be November the 8th down in Norfolk, Virginia. The young man just said that he's gonna be fighting in November the 8th. You know, he didn't say that he's fighting on the Keyshawn card, but if I was have to guess, I think that's where he's going to be fighting as well. I guess they're working out the particulars, and that will be a showcase fight for him or audition for a new platform probably for him to get on. Then I'm just assuming. But show, let's talk fashion. Say I like that kid. All right, we got to get him over there on Let's Talk Fashion, man. You have G Peasy. Oh yeah, G Peasy, y'all. Something I want to show y'all, man. Bear with me 1 second. Hold it. Bear with me 1 second, man. Let me get this. Do that. All righty. Bam. Okay, go back over here. Okay, bet. All right. And y'all probably just seen it just now. And I just did a picture just now. But I'm about to bring it on the screen as we speak. Bam, shamalam. Let's hold on. Let me get rid of. I gotta get rid of something. I tell you, boy, I got to do a lot of deleting it, man, because I got my system is saturated with so much stuff. All righty, all righty. I'm getting it together, man. Hold on one second. All righty. Let's do this right here, man. Congratulations to G Peasy, man. He has taken the position as talent liaison manager. What the hell is that, Jay? Well, G Peasy from now on will be the guy that does the booking to getting people on all the shows on the JBT to be able to get yeah exactly. He's going to be the key guy that is between us and the fighters or trainers or fashion people or whatever. You dig? GP will be the guy that will be setting up those things from now on. That is his position, and hey, we appreciate him for doing it. Congratulations to G Peasy. You dig? He is the talent liaison manager. Yeah, big name, ain't it? Shout out, man. Shout out. And from now on, that's who we talk to. When we, hey, like, I told him, the first person I'm going to need is he's going to have to land me Beyonce. You dig? He's look. I done heard a lot of names in the content creators chat. Some people say they want ASAC Rocky and all types of names, man. So yeah. He's definitely has his hands full. You did. But if anybody can make it happen, my right hand man, G Peasy, will be able to do the job, man. Salute to you, my brother. We appreciate you, man. And he done decided what lane he wanted to be part of, man, in the JBT, man. And like I say, we all get play our own position. You did. The body has a arm, a leg, a hand, a nose, a foot. Everybody plays their position. Nobody overlaps everybody else. You dig? So that way, when we all together, we have one strong body. You dig? And that's what's up, man. So shout out. And I'm looking forward to seeing who else is going to start stepping up and say, hey, you know what? I want to do this. This is what I want to do. We just had Big Drake step up. He's our voice guy, man. And he does a hell of a job. So who's next, man? Who's next, man? It ain't no fun unless the homies get some, man. Let's talk fashion. Says I need ASAC Rocky, Pharrell, Tyler Creator, and also Jay-Z and Kanye. Wow. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, GP, I got to get with you because I need to also tell you about a particular place as well. So let me make sure that we talk today, my brother, please. Melanin Queen said, I don't want no dang Beyonce. Don't worry about it. I do. I'm sure she knows something. I've seen her at a few boxing matches. Maybe we can get her on here and she can perform the uh-oh dance. Maybe we can get her on here and she can perform the uh-oh dance. Grant Oliver said, who do I send my resume to? I want another job. Laugh out loud. Real talk though. Hey man, just hit us up. Hit me up in the DM, man. Or I think you got my email too, Grant Oliver. So just hit me up, man. Talk to me, man. Dr. Love said, Jay, I'll be working on that for you today and get you that draft. Jeez, I like that. For sure. She said, nah, you right, Melanie Queen. Beyonce doing too much for me. She ain't doing enough for me. I want to let y'all know that. Shit, we got to get her on here to perform the uh-oh dance. For sure, we got to get her on here, man. Hey, I was looking at something, man, that Dazzin sent me, man. You dig? So y'all know me. I had to show it because I ain't the only one that think this, but a few other people do too. A few other people do too. Check that out. The Zone says who wins October the 12th. They've been taking a vote so far, and they got 1,500 people now have said that Bivol will win this fight. For Better Beaver, Baturbiev, 583 people, man. So right now, man, right now, the people are saying Bivol wins this one. I know T Hill don't feel that way, man, but I tell you what, we gonna find out. We gonna find out, man, for sure, for sure, for sure. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, man. Grant Alves say, tell Beyonce to put her freedom dress on while she do the uh-oh dance, right? Yeah. When she do the uh-oh dance, right? Being in boxing news says salute to the hangout. Great Meriweather interview. Appreciate that being in boxing news. You must have been a mighty voyeur on that one, huh? Must have been a mighty voyeur on that one. Uh-oh, there go my guy right there. Mr. All Access International Senior McCall is in the building, man. Salute to my guy, Senior, man. What's up with you, shawty? For sure. Matter of fact, Senior and Squeeze had Meriweather on their show last night, man. And that's how we get down, man. We want to give them as much exposure as possible, man. You know, when you be watching big fighters, man, and they ready to have a big fight, you see they be on multiple platforms. They be on multiple platforms, you dig? So, yeah, and that's how we gonna do now too, man, because we got plenty of platforms. We have plenty of platforms, man. So we're gonna make sure that everybody get that burn. Yes, indeed. Senior say, I need Abdullah Mason. Yes, you need to talk to G Peasy. G Peasy will start getting down and getting all those things solidified and get the people that's going to want to come on, man. Yes, indeed. For sure. Without a doubt, man. We looking forward to it, man. Yes, and then we're going to have more interviews. We're going to start having more interviews because we got a guy that's going to handle that from now on, man. Yeah. The talent liaison specialist. Yes, indeed, man. For sure. Look at it. He said, I'm on top of it, man. You did. So that's what's up. BBO Boxing TV says that he's doing Stitch Duran Monday. Yes, indeed. I think I'm supposed to be on that show with you too, right, BBO? If I'm not mistaken, let me know for sure. He also said he's doing Brian Norman Sr. next week. There we go, man. The JBT is moving in unison, man, and we're making things happen, man. Hey. They gonna see us. They ain't got no choice but to see us, man, for sure, without a doubt, man. So I see. Did I just see my little big homie get up in here? Just do boxing. Shout out to Jess, man, for sure. Always working hard. The voice. Yes, indeed. The voice for sure. I do see that Cass has a show set up for today. So at 2 o'clock, make sure that y'all slide over to the Box Storian and watch the show at 2 o'clock. Watch the show at. We all missed Cass yesterday, man. We all was in a fringe. Like, where's Cass, man? For sure. But I checked and I see that he has a show scheduled for today at 2 o'clock, man. So hey, let's make sure that we check that out for sure. BBO said, me and Jay got Uncle Stitch Monday, like to be in the doghouse. Yes, indeedy, for sure, man. So I'm looking forward to talking to Stitch for sure, man, because that man knows his thing, man. That guy is one of the best cornermans in the market, man, for sure, without a doubt. He said he pulled a no-show like Jay. I don't do no-shows anymore, young man. So don't be putting no smut on my name, Jack. When I don't do a show, I put it in the community page and things of that nature, my brother. You know, I could have easily took off this week, but no, I'm here every day. You know what I'm saying? So don't be putting no smut on my name before I come put you in a headlock and hit you with one of these noogies, Jack. For sure. And when I can't make it, Aunt McQueen been coming in for me. So I ain't gonna let you do it. I ain't gonna let you do it, man. I done did upward mobility, so we don't have those issues and concerns anymore. And if I can't make it, I put it in the what you call it. Other than that, yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Being in boxing news. You've been doing a no-show for about the last 3 years now. When is being in boxing news gonna be back on the silver screen? Is what we want to know. Yeah, don't get me started. Yeah. Don't open no can of worms, Jack. You've been no-showing for the last 3 years, man. Yeah, we need you back in the game, baby. BBO Box TV said Key and Brother Bernard was great yesterday. Amen. And a boom shagalagament to that. He said, someone struck. Damn right. He done struck a nerve, especially when I know I've been getting better about this, man. Hell yeah. Put no smut on my name talking about no show like Jay. Yeah, that's why he ain't said nothing else. He know he wrong. Oh, Lord, that's my brother, man, for sure. And brothers fight. Yes, indeed. You know, sometimes you got to put that little bro in check and then give him a little noogie. Give him a little noogie right there, man. For sure. What else y'all got going on, man? What else we got going on this evening, man? Well, not this evening, this morning. This morning. Oh, you know, it was something I wanted to show you all. Something from Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hearns said, he said, I don't think Crawford will fight again because I think he has made really solid money in his last couple of fights. I don't think he wants to fight Virgil Ortiz or Jerron Bruce Ennis, said Eddie Hearn to Michael Benson on X about Terrence Crawford. He said, I think the only way Crawford will fight again is Canelo Alvarez because he got used to that pay, so inactive. I think he's happy to sit out until the end of the next year. He'll be just waiting for the Canelo fight. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think, man? Huh? Do y'all think that Crawford is going to fight? Or it's Canelo or nothing? Do y'all think it's just Canelo or nothing? Is that what we got going on? Okay, I got a question for y'all. If Boots comes to 154 and Crawford doesn't try to fight him, would y'all consider that a duck from Crawford if Boots comes to 154? Put it in the chat. Give me a thumbs up if Boots comes to 154 and Crawford don't fight him. Is it a duck? Or a thumbs down if you don't think it's a duck. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What the hell you talking about? A cash app? Senior, you is not charging that boy to be on his show, have you? I hope y'all ain't doing them type of deals, man. Lord have mercy, man. Oh my goodness. DVO Boxing TV, you giving out cash? If so, add my cash app along with seniors and mine too. Since you passing out Bradament. You did. I want to know what's these dealings y'all got. Senior been talking about a cash app for a minute now. I'm trying to get an understanding of what this cash app is about. Scale Scuppatory is in the building, All Access International Homes, he says. Hey, I want to thank Big Dre, man. Big Dre just hit me with a 5-piece, man. Appreciate that, my brother, man. I thank you wholeheartedly. man. And also, I want to thank Scale Scuppatory as well. He just hit me with a 2-piece. Appreciate that, man. Scales hits me every single day in the Cash App, man. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate your support. Wholeheartedly, especially more appreciated more than anything these days. I don't even have any super chats or anything anymore. You know, they demonetized your boy. Put me in jail until November the 17th. So I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody that supports the party. Yes, indeed, man. You dig? But that's all right, no matter what. We still move forward. Man. And yes, indeed. What I'm probably going to do for the last few minutes, I'm going to put on the free smoke line. Maybe put the free smoke line on, have a little bit of conversation before we get on out of here at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to put the free smoke. Oh, before we do that, we must do what's happening in the world of boxing. We weren't able to do it earlier because we had an 8:30 interview with the young King Robert Meriweather, man. I enjoyed that interview, man. I love the, fighters that come on that want to be interviewed, man, and ain't playing that, I'm going to tell you, man, a lot of these fighters, you try to get in contact with them, you dig, and, I even had one fighter ask me how much I'm paying, you know what I mean? That's why he's not the dream around here at all. You dig? So yeah, they turn into these little I ain't gonna say that. Let's just say that they just well, all I gotta say is G Peasy, your hands are full, my brother. Your hands are full. But I know he will rise to the occasion and be persistent and make it happen, man. So we're looking forward to the big things that GP is going to be, our talent liaison specialist manager, Esquire. Jay Dixon, what's up, Jay? Good to see you, my guy. Good morning to you. For sure. But yeah, man, let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. Eddie Hearn goes against Canelo Alvarez after backing him for the last 4 years. Canelo and Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn have formed a formidable friendship over the last few years, but on September the 14th, they'll be going against each other. Alvarez has mostly been a promotional net free agent since separating from Oscar in 2020. And you know how that relationship is. Definitely a strain. Yeah, Jay Dixon said it, not me. He said, them diva boxing hoes. Oh my goodness. I didn't say that. For sure, man. So yeah, Clarissa Shields promoter wants her to fight in the Middle East and in Africa. Okay. Okay. I like that. Kevin Brown and John Bowser set competitive standards for the most viable prospect. Okay. Written in the stars, Jack Macy ready to make the most shot of Jai Apatea. William, old school, talking about Jay. You mean Devin Left Hook Haney? Oh, Devin asked me what my budget is, man. Let's create a play. Like, goodness gracious, brother. WBO orders rematch between Rafael Espinoza and Robesi Ramirez. Robesi Ramirez. Make pay-per-view views free to combat piracy. What are they talking about? In the response of a question how fight fans are supposed to effectively budget a monthly stream of pay-per-view fights that usually threatens to reach $100 threshold, the Saudi Arabia Turkey Al Sheikhan has proposed an offer to slash pay-per-views to the price of just $20. Will it stop piracy? Do y'all think if he does that, it would stop piracy? Would you want to pay that $20? $20? Shoot. That's for 10 fights. That's only 200 blickies, man. Will it stop piracy? Will it build a fan base? What will it do to the market when other distributors are still charging the same rates? So much is unknown, but on Tuesday edition of ProBox TV Top Stories, the thoughtful former 140-pound champion Chris Algieri offered his best guesses. He said, I don't know if it's a way to fight piracy because it's still $20. And if you want to steal it, you're going to steal it. Free is better than 20, Algieri said. Just make it free. If you're losing money on your shows anyway, I don't understand the $20. Well, that makes no sense to me, because if you make it free, you're not going to be able to pay these fighters all these big dollars that they be asking for. You did? Yeah. So that makes no sense to me, Mr. Algieri, but I understand he got punched in the head a lot, man. Didn't Spence put some hands on him as well? So it makes sense. But yeah, man, do y'all think that will battle piracy? I think if it's cheap enough, man, less people will steal it and go ahead and buy it. You know what I'm saying? You'll have more fight parties. You know what I mean? Because normally when people have fight parties, they normally pay for the link. You know what I'm saying? They don't use a stolen link and do a part. Because you don't know if it's going to be a good link, if it's going to go out in the middle of your party, and yeah, you're going to look like a buster. You know what I'm saying? So I think if it's $20, man, you'll have more fight parties. I think it'll be a more volume game. More people would end up buying. $20, man. Come on, man. Come on. We talking sandwich money at this point. You did? Yeah. We talking sandwich money at this point, man. So $20, man, I be down for it. You know what I mean? Hey, and it worked for the UK model all this time, because UK always hitting million views all the time. They always hitting million views. Let's Talk Fashion said that's not true. TV and revenue has granted NBA players to have the biggest contracts in history. Name me one NBA pay-per-view game you'll wait boxing mood is dated. Yeah, I get that, Remo. But the reason why is because they charge so much for commercials in between, and that's how they're able to make that money up like that, man. You know what I'm saying? How many commercials do you see in between boxing? You dig? So you're still going to have to generate that money from somewhere. Yeah, yeah. When these guys want 30 and 40 million for a night, for a night. Yeah, where you gonna get that money from, man? Where you gonna get that money from? Somebody got to foot the bill, Jack, or you won't get the fight. Simple as that. It said drop the phone line. It's time for Remo's take. Oh Lord, have mercy, boy. I tell you. And you know I gotta drop the line because if not, man, he gonna call HR. He gonna call HR, man. You know what I mean? We gotta do something about this guy, man. He's always calling HR on people, man. You dig? And hold on, man. Let's get the Skype set up, man, before Remo call the folks on me, man. You dig? And I can hear him now. He not working, boss. He not working, boss. You dig? So let's get the free smoke line up right now, man, before I get that HR call, y'all. We don't want that HR call, man. You dig? You know, these days he got HR on speed dial now. Yeah, he got HR on speed dial now. 443-687-9806. Talk to me quick before I forget. Talk to me quick before Remo snitch. I mean, you say he crossing the gun line, boss. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. For sure. All righty. Well, let's see who's calling. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
Yeah, keep playing with me. I'm gonna drop some pink slips and random names gonna be on that motherfucker.
Hey, I dropped the number. Bro. There it is.
What's going on, man? Let's get right to it. I got a little bit of time. All right?
You got a lot of time, brother. Go ahead.
Plenty of time. All right, peep game. You said that the ad revenue, that's where the money is at, right? Top rankers on what platform? ESPN. I'll answer them for you. I don't even need you to answer. ESPN, the number one platform for sports in America.
Keep on. I'm gonna go grab you some coffee. Go ahead.
Keep going. I'll cook. The same platform that the NBA playoffs is on, ESPN, the worldwide leader of sports, or whatever you want to call it. It's no reason in hell that they can't figure out how to get this money from ad revenues. I've never paid pay-per-view for any basketball game. The point of the watch hours or whatever the case is like that is crazy, and that's how they keep getting these crazy contracts. They got to figure out how to make the sport more consistent, whether it be a weekly basis, monthly basis. They got to figure out something where it's going to continue to bring viewerships in, not just whenever you feel like putting it on. And then during the fight, we don't even get a chance to hear what the hell the corner's saying because they got these commercials playing that you said don't play. They're commercials all through the whole goddamn fight. To the point where now they take you off the platform until you come back to the platform on the ESPN app to go listen to the post fights because they put something else on TV. There's money in boxing, but the old model has to be. They got to give up the old model of boxing. Forget the pay-per-view shit. It's over. Those $1 million gates and all that shit is done. The Mayweather era is done. These kids are getting younger. Streaming is getting easier. So you got to combat streaming by changing the model. ProBox got something going on, but you got to find a way to get young people in and the young people. Think about it, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
If I could steal, if it's free,
Mm-hmm.
why would I steal it if it's free? Because now I don't have to go through the glitching. Not saying I know about it, because matter of fact, fuck yeah, I do it too. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't need it to glitch, or you don't have to go get another stream because the other one crashed because it's free on TV, you gonna use the one that's what? Free and legal. So all of those viewerships are gonna go directly to that platform. That's where the money is at. That's where the numbers is at. So you compete the Fire Blick or the box or whatever the case is. You don't gotta do none of that, because now all the attention is gonna be on your platform. So now you have those numbers to take to the network. Like, listen, we get this type of viewership on some of the biggest fights. We need ad revenue dollars. Now they could change the price points of the commercial, not have the same stupid ass Arby's commercial running through the whole ESPN fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's just trying to change the model of an old ass sport.
I get it. But my thing is this, man. Every time they try to make it free, somebody goes under. You know what I mean? We lost HBO. We lost Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it ain't as that easy to make things happen, man, because these guys are going under. And let me tell you something about ESPN. They don't do big fights. When the last time you seen a huge fight on ESPN that caused some dollar mix, man? You know, you don't get the big fights. Bob and them not doing the big fights, and it's the reason why they're not doing the big fights, man, because they don't want to lose the money. So you got to still have that pay-per-view model out there to make it happen.
Hardcore.
I'm listening.
Hardcore.
That's me.
What hasn't changed in anything that you said?
What hasn't changed?
Yeah. What hasn't changed? I'm gonna give you the answer. Once again,
Mm-hmm.
Bob, the old heads in the situation, in the place, they're not willing to change the model. So regardless of what's new around them, if you have the older guards in place, they're not willing to change the format. In music, they had new people come in all the time, but what contracts they gave? The traditional contracts of a music contract. That never changed. They never try to change the model. And then when they try to change the model, what came about? 360 deals. 360 deals came out, all these little stupid rappers that we have now. But they changed the model of the business. If Bob doesn't form with the time, how can you expect change? He only knows one way. He's not willing to put big fights on free TV. Why? Because he doesn't know what it garnishes. You think if LeBron James wanted to be selfish, he would only play on pay-per-view and people will buy. But the motto is not, that's not the motto. The motto changed. They had the Adam Silver. He's the new,
The zone.
commissioner of the NBA.
Oh,
He's the new commissioner of the NBA.
Okay, yeah.
From what he did he made the game global. Football, they're opening up the season where are they going to be at? England or some shit like. They're in a different country. American football, they're trying to make it global. Boxing is a global sport that don't focus on making it bigger. I don't get it. And all these old guys who don't want to change the model, keep the money in-house, they only been doing it for themselves. It's not to grow the sport at all. They have no intentions of growing the sport. Because anybody who comes in with a different plan, stupid ass boxing fans say the same thing. Oh, he's coming over here to change this. That. Why would he bring $20? Who in America? Listen, in New York City, $100,000 is nothing to be made. That's nothing. It's nothing. You take it someplace else in Middle America, you're making a decent coin, but you can't afford to pay $80 to $100 every time you want to watch your favorite boxer fight. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. You can't do
it. It is not feasible to be a boxing fan, is all I'm saying. Dana White and them, right? They have pay-per-view fights, but in between that, they have fights on free TV where people are following. And what do boxing do? Boxing, ESPN goes behind them, and they fight after they come off the air. Or they'll have a fight on after the Heisman Trophy, hoping that somebody to pay attention or keep the TV on ESPN. You don't got to do that no more. You have ESPN, but you got to put the effort into it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, that was good. I remember when PBC first came out. They was giving us free fights. Man. We were getting it on.
Spike.
Yeah, Spike. We were getting it on
Spike.
TNT and a few other places. But obviously, something didn't work out because we don't get that no more. You know what I mean? We not good. We were so excited taking this back because I grew up in that era where we watched fights for free all the time. Some of the biggest fights ever I watched for free. You know, on regular TV, and might have watched it on a Monday or a Tuesday as well. You know what I mean? It wasn't just a Saturday type thing. You know, we could get a good fight on a Monday night or a Tuesday night. You know, or Thursday night fights. Man, I used to love Thursday night fights. But we do have that again. We got Wednesday night fights now with Pro Box, man. So, I'm happy about the Pro Box thing. You dig? So, hopefully we get some more free fights. Matter of fact, PBC said they're doing a free fight coming up where what's the guy's going to headline it? The Cuban kid that wants to fight Benavidez and Canelo. What's that kid's name?
Which one is this?
The
on
kid.
PBC?
Yeah, the kid that's on PBC. He's supposed to be headlining a free card. And his last fight wasn't all that great. He had just went into the 175.
Oh, David Morrell.
Yeah, he's supposed to be headlining a free card. So I don't know what page.
But that's the effort that I'm talking about right there. That's the same problem that we got right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give a mega fight. He's still in contingencies of who he is, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta put something that's like, oh, this is on free TV where everybody's gonna sit down and watch it. You need a wow effect. And I'm to be honest with you, even Al, I know you got powers to be over there, so I'm gonna keep it cool, but their whole PBC rollout has been shit. It's been terrible. We're in September. We're in September, and we don't have a schedule to look forward to. So now, if I had to organize my money and sit back and be like, you know what, I can't pay for this, but I have to save up for this, there's no anticipation. There is no schedule.
So you're telling me you're not buying the Canelo card next week?
No, I can't afford that. Baham's still killing me. It's not happening. That's not happening. I can close my eyes and tell you the outcome. 6 rounds, you're done.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Facts.
The issue is that is no organization, but they have a platform now on Prime. I don't know where this fight is happening on Prime, and Prime is its own entity. That means boxing isn't the thing that people care for, or the deal that they struck. It doesn't put I don't know where the placement is on the app alone. Because now you don't need ad revenue if it's in your face. As soon as you turn on your Fire Stick, your Apple TV, whatever, Prime should be there, right? And if Prime is right there, you don't need to buy ad revenue if it's your app. And you still can't find it. They need young people to come in and change the trajectory of the sport, but they got to be willing. Sue me if you want to, but when these guys die, you'll see the sport change. Unfortunately, with the younger people, they're going to roll in younger ideas. Vince McMahon took the WWF to one level, and then his son took over, and you just start seeing different things. These people got sneaker deals and merch deals, just things to grow the sport. The same situation that WWF is in, or WWE, whatever. They're in Saudi. You didn't hear them complain. The most that they did different was the girls that went over there to go wrestle. They was dressed a little less provocative than they would in the States. That's the only difference, Jay. Business never slowed down. But in boxing, they start crying. Who does Turkey think he is? Just who does what's the other kid? Eddie Hearn? Who is he to come over here? Just shut up and enjoy the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Put some money back in your pocket. Think about that, Jay. If a fight is almost $100 after taxes
Mm-hmm.
and it's free now, you know what type of pre-fight meal you could have? Hey, honey, let me get the lobster and the steak. Yes, bring that.
Bring that.
And you still got yeah, and you still got money for a little tequila on the side, man.
Uh-oh. Okay.
That's all.
Okay. That's all.
That's all, man. That's my Remo's rant for the day, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, man, what
Boxing,
y'all got?
boxing do better, man.
Boxing do better? What you got
Yeah,
going on
boxing.
for tomorrow, man? I understand that the Casuals got a show tomorrow at 10 p.m. I mean 10 a.m.
Yeah. Me and Aunt McQueen got me using some big words again. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like we
Lord.
had a we had a good sit down with the Broad Street Bully.
Oh
Craig
yeah.
Hackett pulled up on us. Talked
Okay.
a talked a
Okay.
little boxing, talked a little hoops. You
Oh,
know what
okay.
I'm saying? We had some fun yesterday, man.
Oh, so y'all
Definitely.
had the big guy, Greg Hackett. Huh? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the little big monster, man. If my guys listening, appreciate you pulling up on us and happy birthday, man.
Oh, today is birthday?
Yeah. I seen him posted on the gram, man.
Oh man, happy birthday to Greg Hack. I'm gonna give him a call, man. Make sure I tell him happy birthday. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, indeed. I'll make sure I
Yeah, that's
post. I'm
that's
gonna
that's
post him
about it,
too.
man.
Okay, so tomorrow at 10 o'clock we got something. Make sure I get a trailer on that, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need that. Okay.
Never. For you?
Please and
Dang.
thank you, man. Please and thank you, man.
Yo,
Please and
I'm
thank
out of here,
you.
man. Appreciate you once again, man.
It's always a pleasure, my guy. Well, there it is, man. Remo takes Jack. It's 10 o'clock. Appreciate Lottie Dot and everybody. Another great show. You dig? Great to me anyway. I enjoyed talking to the youngster King Robert Meriweather. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to seeing his fight this weekend and him auditioning November the 8th. Wink, wink. You dig? So, yeah, man. I appreciate Lottie Dot and everybody. But before we go, so I don't get HR called on me, let's get this playing.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $ JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
It is. There you have it. That's it. Yes, indeed. Well, this is your boy. I'm about to get about here, but I tell you what, at 2 o'clock, make sure that y'all slide on over to Cash Sports TV, Jack, and check out the Box Storian. Yes, indeed. Don't meet me there, beat me there, man. I see y'all over there at 2 o'clock. Then at 4 o'clock, man, we're gonna run down on the voice, man. Yes, indeed. Just do boxing. Make sure you check out the choice of the voice. Yes, indeedy. Then right after that, BBO Boxing TV gonna do their thing, man. Yes, indeedy, man. The Howard Stern of boxing, BBO is. Yes, indeedy. and also at 9 p.m. All Access International Senior Cobb going to be doing his thing as usual, man. So y'all make sure y'all govern yourselves accordingly. Make sure y'all govern yourselves accordingly, man, because it's all going down today. That's right, Thursday. This Thursday, man. Only thing's not on there is 6:30 BBO show. I haven't had a chance to update that yet, but they do a show at 6:30 in the morning. The Crust the Legend. Me at 8 a.m. Cass at 2. Just Do Boxing at 4. BBO at 8. And the Rise Podcast takes it on in at 9. So make sure you govern yourselves accordingly. Other than that, man, it's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. And I'm out of here. Peace. Man, how you turn this damn thing off? And we out. Hey, Mama Do. I see you, sis. I didn't get a chance to speak to you. How you doing? Hope all is well. Salute to you. It's your boy Jay Hardcore. I'm out. Yeah.